Oh yeah. I finally did it. But in more important news, check it out. I got name tags. Welcome back to Vault Hunters 118. In this episode, you've seen the title. We're unlocking Mechanism. Oh, I've ran so many vaults. So many vaults. I close my eyes and I see living chests. Oh my gosh, we've looted so many living chests. Though I have to say that having a maximum hunter, oh my gosh, do I recommend seeing that green 16. A 15-second cooldown is absolutely ridiculous. Also, to everyone who is wishing me well, I'm feeling a lot better. My nose is just stuffed, so I might sound a little different, but that is not going to hurt the fact that we have 18 knowledge stars. That is 18 knowledge stars. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Look at this. Ah, and we have a little scavenger crate, so I figured we'd open the scav crate together, you know, see what we got. Ooh, hi, okay, cool. Oh, wow, 36 refined carbon? That's very helpful. Relic? Is that new? Ooh, that might actually be new. Yeah, okay, that's our second relic set with 14, I'm looking at the knowledge essence. I'm so honed in on knowledge essence right now, but we have 4 in this set and minor set. Awesome. Bad, bad, bad. Ooh, ooh, good, very good. Okay, shenanigans aside. That is the most knowledge that we have eaten at once. Oh my gosh, we have a mechanism! Woohoo! Yes! In addition to create, we now have mechanism. Oh, right, we get the transmogs. All right. I wonder, is the helmet gonna look like what we've been looking for? We want a big, beefy helmet. Mecha. Spaceman helmet? I don't know. Maybe. That could look cool. Oh, yes. Yes, that looks amazing. Oh, that completes the armor set, and I like how it looks in the back, too. Oh, yes. Oh, that is exciting. Why are my pouches on? Turn off. No. Aesthetics, please. Thank you. Oh, we do look incredible. Ooh, you know what? That's it. That's the entire episode. It's done. Episode over. Oh, I'm so excited. So, the big thing in Mechanism, most of you guys know, is ore pentupling. Pentupling means to multiply something by 5, meaning that take our, I don't know, chromatic iron ore, we put 1 chromatic iron ore in, we get 5 chromatic iron ingots out. You could even do it with the raw stuff, which is even more effective because you could fortune it. This doesn't work on vault ores, so don't think you're going to be, you know, pentupling your beniatites or larimars or echo gems, just regular ores. But the process is expensive, lengthy, and it's not going to all happen in this one episode. This episode is going to be a lot of infrastructure and getting stuff set up. But to start us off, I have 18 mod boxes. 18 mod boxes. So I wonder if we're going to get anything spicy from Mechanism, because who knows? I mean, you could get some really rare stuff from these we found. Let's see it. That's not from Mechanism. Oh, but it is it's a cute little create saw. Gotta love it. Oh, another solar panel from Powa. This one is a starter. Okay, we got a hardened, so it hurts a little bit to get only a starter. Magic silk. Oh, from Powa, some uranite. Okay, interesting. It's a lot of it too. Not bad for Powa generators, but now that we have Mechanism. Okay, that is an upgrade base. Those are some network cables, rabbit's hide. 1 pork, more silk. Ooh, what are you? Oh, something called an advanced bin. I think this is Mechanism. Oh, it's a drawer. Okay, it's a drawer. It's a drawer that stores 8,192. Oh, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. That looks like another bin, actually. This is a basic bin, which stores half as much. Okay, not too bad. This is from Create. What is that called? Harvester. Okay, very cool. Silk. Drawer upgrade. These basic cables. Yep, basic energy cables. Not too bad. Pork. Ooh. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. That is called a universal cable. So it will move. It looks like it'll move. Yeah. A bunch of different types of energy. And it looks like it'll move, what is that, 51,000 FE per tick? Okay, these are pretty big find, because advanced stuff, that's expensive. And our last one, rabbit's hide. Always rabbit's hide. But hey, you know what? These were a pretty big find. Not gonna lie. The road to ore pentupling starts simply with ore singling or monoling. I don't know. Well, it's with the smelter. There's a little smelter block. This guy here, the energized smelter. And he is our first step into the wide world of mechanism. As you can see, there's some interesting things here. We need a steel casing as well as a basic control circuit, and both of these guys are going to be assisted by the Metallurgic infuser. All right, get used to the Metallurgic infuser. We're going to be visiting this guy a lot. They basically make almost all the basic crafting resources, and the Metallurgic infuser, don't worry, they don't need special furnaces. They just use regular furnaces as well. All this stuff is normal except for an osmium block. Osmium! Osmium is unfortunately just an ore that you mine, but luckily I did a small mining trip, and I have us 38 osmium, and we found 3 raw osmium. I don't know where, but we just had it, so we've got a little tiny bit of osmium, so I figure let's fortune this guy up. Now, I don't want to use all of our osmium. I don't want to smelt it all down, because like I said, you can take the raw forms of ore and put it into the pentupling system to get even more ore. More ore. But we do have a really nice base of almost 2 stacks to work with. Alrighty, we have our block of osmium, and oh, the frames. I am sorry about the frames in the simple storage network. We are definitely going to be moving to refined storage soon, because this guy, whew, it's getting laggy. It's getting laggy. Glad I'm feeling better. It's nice to return to my usual energy. Oh no, please don't use the diamond furnace. Let's use. Oh, I don't have any normal furnaces. Okay. Well, we'll make some normal furnaces, and we're going to make the Metallurgic infuser. Oh, cool. This guy looks so cool. For now, we're going to be dirty. We're going to be dirty about it. Oh, I upgraded our energy cell to be able to hold 40 million FE, so we have an incredible buffer. And here is our Metallurgic infuser. This is the amount of energy. It holds 8,000 or kilo FE. Here's our input, here's our output, and then this is like our infusion zone or infusion slot. Whatever we put in here will fill up this bar and infuse with whatever we put in here. So to make our energized smelter, which actually smelts with energy instead of coal, we need to make these basic control circuits, which is Larimar and chromatic steel. Yes, we're going to be burning Larimar. Yippee! Oh boy, I am. Yoo-hoo! Jeez, it's a lot of Larimar, guys. I've looked into this. It is a lot of Larimar. We also need a steel casing, which is, another osmium block, as well as some steel. And steel is, let's see, you smelt down the steel dust. How do you get steel dust? The Metallurgic infuser. You need to infuse coal or carbon, any form of carbon, into enriched iron, which is just carbon into iron. So you get iron into enriched iron, and then enriched iron into steel, and then you smelt the steel into steel ingots. And that's how you get steel. I also want to show off that putting different types of, like, different forms of the item, right? Like, if I put 1 coal in, we have 10 millibuckets of carbon, right? So 9 coal is 90, but a block of coal is more efficient. It goes up, nope, by 90. Never mind. All right, so with blocks of coal and stuff, it's not more efficient, but with Larimar, I guess I'll show you. Now that I've started talking about it, when you put 1 Larimar into the Metallurgic infuser, you get, where is it? Oh, sorry. There we go. When you put 1 Larimar into the Metallurgic infuser, you get 10 millibuckets. When you put a perfect Larimar, though, you get 50. So you profit 10, because that's like putting in 5 of the regular gems, even though you're using 4. And then when you use an extraordinary, you get 250, which is a huge profit. Because normally you get 160 if you just use the singular gems. So you should really always use extraordinary Larimars. I suppose that is not, however, the case with coal. That is okay. We need 18 steel. I'm just going to let this guy run. He's pretty slow right now, but we can fix that later. Don't you worry. Oh, it looks so cool when it's infusing. It's got all these neat particles. And listen, it has a cool sound. Yeah. Alrighty, here's our enriched iron, and now we're going to turn that into steel. I showed this off a little bit before, but we have Maurice named, Oliver named, and Persephone named. I'm still looking for my other cats. I've been on the hunt, I've been checking the minimap, but make sure to send in your guys' cats and their colors and stuff. I want an army of cats, and I would love to have my viewers' cats alongside my cats, and I mean, we couldn't really do much with them, but I don't know. Maybe once I finally figure out how to use trains without kind of giving myself too much of a headache, maybe we can make a really fun, I don't know, amusement park of just a bunch of cat conductors. The laggiest amusement park in all of Vault Hunters. Oh, and Kajirium update, we have blazes, lots of blaze rods, we have cows, lots of meat and leather, we have drowned, lots of rotten flesh, and kappa. Boy, I'd really like to make speed upgrades, but not only is this machine needed to actually make the stuff inside of the speed upgrade, but you need a block of osmium. And I am gonna be efficient about it, alright? I waste not, a want not, as they say. Whoa, that took a while, but we finally got our steel. Just gonna throw it into our create smelter. And then we'll be happy. Oh, I need to smelt down some osmium too. Alrighty. With steel. Oh, voice crack. Bleh. Steel and osmium. The smelter shall be. Thank you. I'm so bad at typing. It's comical. Alright, we gotta get some perfect Lara boys. And then our steel casing. Ta-da. And then this guy. Ta-da. No, not so quite. Yes, that's right. We need our we need our circuit boys. That's what I was meaning to say, and I executed that sentence perfectly. Yes, we need some chromatic steel because, don't worry, if you were worried about this mod only sucking up your Larimar, it'll also suck up your chromatic steel. So have plenty of carbon laying around, plenty of chromatic iron laying around, but it's all worth it. So if there was anything in here, I could press a dump to empty it because you can only have one resource in here at a time. But I'll put in my extraordinary Larimar. There it goes to 250 buckets of Laraboys, and we can infuse our chromatic steel. Bam! We have a basic control circuit, and oh, it costs. Oh no! Oh no! That's so expensive. I guess I didn't look too far into it. It costs 190 buckets? Millibuckets or 100 and what is that, 70? How much does that cost? 160. Huh. Guess I still have brain fog. Huh. That requires. Wow. Wowee. Alright. Well, it's worth it. I promise it's worth it. Alright? I promise. Now we have our super cool energizing smelter, or energized smelter. Oh, cute. They even, like, fill up with energy. That looks cool. Now I can place our energized smelter there. Fill the hole in. And, yep, we got plenty of Fe. And now we have a furnace. It's a furnace, okay? It's a furnace, but it uses... oh, wait, it tells you how much this is using. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's very cool. Sorry, got distracted. Yeah, this is just a furnace. But it doesn't use any coal or any other resources to smelt. So, pretty cool. But I do hear what you're saying. This is kind of lame on its own. Let's up it. All right, let's up this with the enrichment chamber, and I still can't type. The enrichment chamber, almost exactly the smelting guy, literally almost exactly the smelting guy. So I'm just gonna go through the process again, make this guy up, and I'll show you what it does. Alrighty, there is our steel casing, so we should now be able to make the enrichment chamber if one day I'd be able to spell it. Da-da-da-da! Very nice. I'm going to show this off with raw chromatic. I don't want to show it off with the raw osmium. I'd rather have tripling, right? But check this out. All we got to do is take the power, run it up here, plunk down our enrichment boy, and check this out. One raw chromatic iron goes in. I don't know if this is a config bug or not, but it only works with the raw chromatic iron block. It should also work with raw chromatic iron, but it works with a block of raw osmium. But you can see, so that's 9 raw go in, 12 come out. Whoa! It's not better than what we could do with create, right? With create, we could still turn 9 into 18. But still, the this method, has some merit. It's got some protection to it. You know what? I will smelt down with using our energized smelter because it's just kind of fun. Yeah, look at it go. Now, as you can see, we can get to the same effect as create if we have the purification chamber, which turns the osmium block into 18 osmium clumps. We then need to crush those into dirty dust, enrich those to regular dust, and then we can smelt those down into ingots. For this next step, we're actually going to need a few machines that are going to require some osmium. So I'm going to do the same treatment to the osmium. I'm going to get those guys enriched into multiple osmium, because to get to the tripling stage where I want to be, we're going to need a purification chamber and a crusher. Purification chambers actually require enrichment chambers, as well as these advanced control circuits, which are just the infused alloys and the basic control circuits. And these guys are very special in that they can take the blocks and double them, right? So basically the exact same effect as the create. But you can see we need oxygen. And sure, we could use flint, but that's kind of boring. We wanted the infinite way. And the infinite way is by using an electrolytic separator, funneling in water, and it will separate it into hydrogen and oxygen. Electrolytic separators are actually fairly cheap to make. They just need a bunch of these infused alloys and some osmium dust. But then those clumps that you saw we got from the purification chamber, well, it's going to be this guy, the crusher, that actually turns them into, it is called dirty dust, and then the dirty dust gets enriched and then smelted. So let's get started on that electrolytic separator, because that guy does not need to wait for anyone. Let's see, we need some gold dust and iron dust. Which means no, we don't need the crusher. We just need the raw form and an enrichment. Alrighty, we should be able to make this electrolytic core and follow that right on up with an electrolytic separator. Da-da-da. Alrighty, I'll put our separator here. Oh, what a cool looking machine. And then we can power it like so. Beautiful. Ooh, that holds a lot of stuff in there. Okay, so here is our input, which is going to be water, and these are the outputs it creates. For now, we don't need what will be the hydrogen, so we can turn this little guy to dump excess, which means if this fills up, it'll just spit it out. But we do need some way to get water into this guy, and bucketing it into it does not sound very fun. But there is a better way, and it is a sink. Ta-da! That means that, yeah, infinite water. Now I can place that there, and with the configurator, we can change it to pull. Whoa, there it is. Just sucks it right up. Look at that. Ta-da, hydrogen. And ta-da, oxygen. Woohoo! We can also now pull from this guy right into our lovely little fella here, which well, easier said than done. I could ugly do it, but I'm not going to ugly do it, and eventually all the stuff is going to move anyways. So just bear with this ugly setup for now. I just kind of want to get it like here and done, because once we can start making our osmium more and more and more, it will be easier to move everything, yada yada yada. Okay, here comes the crusher. Nope, lava buckets. Okay, now here comes the crusher, and that is tripling. All done. Wait, no it isn't. And no, it's not at all. I need the purification chamber. Right, and the purification chamber is going to need these advanced control circuits, which are actually just more infused alloy and a basic control circuit, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, let's make some advanced circuits, toss those in. Purification guy. Da-da! What? Where's the enrichment chamber I made? Didn't I just make an enrichment chamber? What is going on? Oh, I made the crusher. That goes there. I made the crusher. I didn't make the other. Oh no! I need more steel. Oh, this just take. I'm making this take a lot longer than it needs to. Oh wait, never mind. No, I have the steel casing. Okay, I'm just a silly little guy. Oh, okay. Hopefully this is the last of my forgetting to craft things shenanigans. It will not be. Mekanism is big crafting trees. Oh, I forgot to make the osmium. There we go. Now I'm not being a silly guy. Now I'm not being a silly little goober. Ta-da! Look at that. Oh, so check this out. The oxygen is actually being sucked right up into the purification chamber, because this guy is outputting right into this guy, because they can output next to each other. Now if I take the purification chamber and I change the right side, oh, perfect. The right side outputs, meaning whatever this guy produces will output into the crusher. Then I can have the crusher output on its right, so whatever it produces goes in the enrichment chamber. The enrichment chamber will then output into the energized smelter. So all I have to do, theoretically, is put I'm going to put a block of raw chromatic iron into the purification chamber. And we should get 18 raw chromatic iron in this guy at the end of it. So in goes the block. Oh, look at that. It's infusing. Or it's purifying, I guess. We should quickly, it'll like blip of 18. Oh, great. It didn't blip. Oh, because this guy isn't set up to actually input. No, it is set up to input on the... Oh, right. I forgot. We have to click auto eject here. There we go. So auto eject needs to be turned on. Okay. So if I go into auto eject here, you'll see that once these chromatic iron clumps are turned into the dirty dust, they get put in the enrichment chamber, auto eject on. And in the enrichment chamber, once this dirty chromatic is turned into regular chromatic dust, ta-da! It starts a smelting. And there we go. That is turning 9 into 18. So that is what we could already do with create. Okay, so we've basically gotten up to the point that we could already do in create. But in the next episode, we're going to take this a step further and be able to produce even more than what we normally could. I wonder, are we still producing? Yeah, we are still producing more energy than we are consuming, even with all of these machines running at once. No energy upgrades. Of course, once we start putting speed upgrades in these guys, it's going to get a little wacky and wild. While our wacky machines go screaming and hissing and going in the background, I have got to say goodbye. This is the end of the episode. I've recorded a lot. We did a lot. I mean, or tripling. And by the way, yes, I know it doubled the raw, but if I did put an ore through the system, it would triple it. Of course, because you can fortune for raw, it's better to do the raw instead of the actual ore itself. But yes, this is ore tripling in Mekanism. I hope my explanation is alright. I hope you guys were able to kind of follow along and be able to replicate it. If not, just leave a comment, and I'll try to explain it better in a future episode. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, comment, just like I asked, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!